Yeah, we never actually. Well, you wrote the script, and I'm like, we're gonna start with Steve Harwell's death first.
Hey, we got to get the bad news out of the way first.
Fine, sure. But we still have bad news here still. We have more things to talk about that are also bad as well.
That's what I mean. More bad news. Get the bad out of the way first before getting to the good.
I guess, yes. We could go ahead and continue on with the next news here. Let's talk about the SAG-AFTRA news. So let's update y'all about SAG-AFTRA. There is still no negotiations going on. The owners are definitely terrible right now. I really feel like angry at the fact that both like WB's president, Dave Zaslav, and the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, both of them are really not negotiating with the writers. And there is no progress right now when it comes to actually having a resolution. It has started since June, and right now it's September. It's been 3 months since. And right now, your shows and movies are currently in jeopardy right now because we are seeing the effect of what's going on with this strike, knowing the fact that like everything's being delayed. So like, who knows what next movie will be delayed? Wish could be delayed. Chicken Run 2 will be delayed. We have set dates, but there's a possible chance it could be delayed because it could be a better chance for money here, better chance for money there, or something like that. But yeah, promotions have been like off the roof. It's just been not great for like TV shows and movies and stuff like that. Dude, this has been bad. There's been no negotiations. There's been nothing going on right now. And it's just really irritating. So when you heard about the whole SAG-AFTRA thing going on right now, what's your thoughts right now? Because the fact is your shows, your TV shows, your movies are currently being delayed because of this.
Hollywood is a bunch of greedy scumbags. Like Hollywood CEOs, like they're a bunch of greedy scumbags. Like seriously, what are they thinking here? What are they thinking? Like bleeding these wonderful writers and actors dry. And not to mention the fact that they're soon going to replace them with AI. I'm just like, oh, God. No, you do not do that.
I'm just sad because like AI is the one thing that is like pivoting the whole entire thing. Like, I get it. AI could be a smarter things to use. Like, we get it. ChatGPT could be the future of everything. But it just stinks because, like, you technically are taking all the writers out and putting AI as your, like, main person of, like, writing. And it's like, ugh, that affects all the writers because, like, they have bright ideas. They can bring it up to, like, another person, too. It's just that this kind of technology is kind of ruining everything. And it's, like, been the main thing of the reason why like these companies are not, negotiating with the writers and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, now that you brought up two particular individuals, I'm just going to go one by one and describe the best way I can. Okay, first of all, David Zaslav has no business being a CEO. He does not know how to run a company like at all.
Look what he did to What About Discovery. We now have Max. And then you're taking away all of like the Cartoon Network shows on Max right now.
Like honestly, that dude is the reason why Warner Bros. Discovery is in such critical debt. I'm not kidding. They are so desperate to get out of the debt because they have so much money in debt. That's why they were so desperate to keep the Flash for some reason, despite the fact that it stars a sociopathic. Not only that, it stars a sociopathic criminal, for God's sake.
Yeah, I know. I know it's already done. The thing is, like, you could just put it on Max. It makes it a little bit better than actually having a theatrical release. At the moment, we're going to talk about this later, but I mean, The Flash is a terrible movie anyway. So,
yeah, honestly, the more I think about it, the more I realize how flawed and bad it is. Like, it's just, it is something that I enjoyed first view because, well, it was a fan access. But yeah, the more I think about it, the more... Yeah, it's actually kind of a mess.
It's a big mess right now. I understand like they are at least able to break some like, movies out. But the thing is like, I've seen that already. Gran Turismo was supposed to be out early August. Then it came out late August. So I'm like, why was that? I mean, what was that about? Because I wanted to see it like literally like in the beginning of August. That was supposed to be like when our ticket is. And then I realized that it did get delayed to like the late August. And I'm like, why? Was it just because of promotions? The actors are definitely not promoting the movie a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, it's pointless. Everything David Zaslav proved is pointless. But that's pretty much unlike Bob Iger.
Oh, I'm so pissed.
Bob Iger.
I thought Iger would actually rescue Disney, but he's making it worse now. I've been hearing rumors that Disney could be sold to Apple. And I'm like, no! What are you doing? Keep it like a free business.
No, see, Bob Iger was actually onto something. He actually was trying to prove a point. And he proved that point very well. He actually proved very well that there was no such thing as a good Bob in Disney. There's no such thing as a good Bob running Disney. It's officially, yeah, honestly, both Bobs are bastards. Both Bobs are bastards.
I thought what was it? What was it? What was the other Bob's name again? It was Bob
Bob
Iger.
Chapek.
Bob Chapek. Yeah, Chapek. He's definitely no. Well, it's weird because like Iger definitely made an amazing like run when he first went to Disney. Then Chapek came in, made it worse. And then when Iger came in, then it made it worse because of this whole writers negotiation stuff. And I'm like, God damn it! I didn't expect. I thought Iger would make things better because that's what our hope was. Because like remember when we went to D23. Chapek was there. He was the CEO still. And we kind of like are angry with him. We kind of booed him off stage or something. Not really booed him off stage, but we booed him whenever he appeared. And now Iger's back. And then what's kind of sucks is that next year in D23, we'll probably see Iger.
It's going to be awkward.
It's going to be awkward.
It's going to be so awkward. It's just like, I'm expecting dead silence. I'm expecting dead silence, but we see him on stage. It's just going to be like, not even a boo, because let's be honest, he doesn't even deserve to be given that energy either. Just straight up dead silence, deadpan.
I just feel like they're not listening to the writers and all, and it's just not been good. I mean, I thought we had negotiations here and there that they're gonna actually find a way to get out of the strike, but nothing has come up as of since. And again, everyone is still striking ever since. I mean, I've seen like creators going out to the picket lines, voicing their concerns, which is great for them. I've seen like what was it? The creator of Ghost of Molly McGee. He was out there in the picket line also, protesting as well. And Eric
Bauza, and also Eric Bauza was there as well. And of course, he's the most iconic part of Eric Bauza's, involvement in the strike. Of course, you do realize this means we're striking.
Yeah.
Like, he actually did the
Bugs Bunny voice. I saw that video, too. Like, he literally was, like, on a blowhorn just saying Daffy Duck lines or Bugs Bunny lines, which is great, yeah. Yes, I mean, I also saw Bob Mott, who was the creator of the Ghost of Molly McGee, who's on the picket line. Some people, actually... So I watched iCarly, the live act, then the new iCarly, the one that's on Paramount Plus. That's also being affected by the strike. And I see the actors and the writers and everybody there. I saw one video where they're actually singing the theme song to the iCarly, and I was like, "Yo, this is amazing. Okay, this is great. I know that you're doing a picketing, but as long as you're able to actually continue on with showing you're showing that you love iCarly, that you're gonna make iCarly, yeah, it's just more of like." Things are just being on halt because of this whole strike thing. And I'm like, the shows are gonna continue. It's just like, when are we going to have that negotiation so we can actually have like a fair pay for those writers, for those screen actors and everything there. So it's a mess. It's a mess right now.
And also, another thing too is that, by far my favorite part of this, one of my favorite parts is Bryan Cranston. The way,
oh my God.
After Bob Iger made that little comment he made, Bryan Cranston went hard on him. Like, he went full Heisenberg on Bob Iger, and I just loved it. Like, he was pretty much chanting to the crowd, "We will not be treated like robots. Like, we will be treated as workers," and all that stuff.
Right.
"You will not take our jobs." They're just like, yes, my man Bryan Cranston, love him.
I think Aaron Paul also did come onto Twitter talking about it as well. So there's just been here's the thing: actors and actresses are doing well, doing their part as well to have all the writers and actors, like everybody who's working behind the scenes in the show, have a fair pay. So if anything, they're also helping when it comes to voicing out their concerns. It's just like I said, the CEOs are just being idiots right now. And now you don't see much shows anymore.
Yeah, greedy idiots.
Yeah, they're really greedy and stuff. So yeah, I mean, shout outs to Eric Bauza, Lara J. Miller. Also, she was also a part of the picket line as well. She was doing some helping out there as well. But yeah, it's just a mess right now. So not a lot of your shows are going to be coming out, and not a lot of your movies are coming out as well. One particular studio in mind that I can bring up right now is Marvel Studios, and there's a lot of huge delays when it comes to Marvel Studios. From what I heard, there's some. So you've seen that whole Phase 5 thing timeline that came out that talked about movies like Ironheart, Wonder Man, Agatha, X-Men '97. Those TV shows. They're being delayed, and they have been delayed indefinitely. So we've already talked about like some movies being delayed indefinitely. Like, for example, Blade. Well, Blade actually was indefinite because the actor actually left the whole game. So there's no lead actor for Blade. Deadpool 3. We did see some production stuff coming up for Deadpool 3, but then after that, nothing ever since that. Avengers Secret Wars looks like that's not going to happen for probably another 5-6 years, and then Fantastic Four is probably not going to happen for like another couple more years.
Yeah, it's just everything's getting postponed.
So everything that I've been hearing from Marvel Studios is currently all delayed. Like, the only thing that is currently out right now that's going to be coming out this year would be Loki Season 2, which is coming out in October. Unless it gets delayed, I'm going to hopefully not, because that's one show that I really want to see. The Marvels is coming out. That's another movie coming out. And then what I also heard is What If Season 2 is also coming out this year as well. But after that, there's no Marvel movie that I'm thinking that is going to be coming out real soon. So expect delays of... if this is going to be the thing that's going to be happening to like one studio, it's probably going to go to a lot of studios as well.
Yeah, honestly, the one that hurt me the most is Deadpool 3. I remember seeing... You see Hugh Jackman in the Deadpool 3 trailer, and I thought to myself, yes! We're getting Wolverine and Deadpool done right together in one movie. Yes! Bring it, let's go, baby. But, unfortunately, that happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, that happened. It's crazy, because, like, what's it, Ryan Reynolds brought up the, like, it's a teaser pretty much that talked about like, hey, Hugh Jackman, do you want to be part of the movie? And then he's just like, yeah. That was the one thing that I saw from that one teaser that Ryan Reynolds brought out. And I'm like, yes, okay, cool. We got a Deadpool 3 with Wolverine, but we're not going to see that in a while, are we?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah. I'm so upset that there's no negotiations, but now I'm just sucks because, like, here's the thing. Marvel Studios is kind of like in a draw right now, considering that their movie lineup has been kind of iffy.
Yeah, they have.
If anything, Guardians was the one big movie that I think was great. I'm hoping the Marvels, like, fingers crossed, actually becomes a great movie too, because I do love like all the actors and actresses in it. Miss Marvel was a good show, I would say. But yeah, I mean, like,
Miss Marvel, great show. Captain Marvel, not so great movie.
Okay, but hopefully redeems herself.
Hopefully
redeems herself. But yeah, I'm just like, maybe it would be good for this, just because maybe they could like rethink about it. Maybe have a good writers come in, like the writers that are striking right now, and actually have them work on these movies. And in the end, you'll probably have a better lineup for Phase 5.
We can only hope.
Yeah, I mean, we can only hope, but still, I don't know. Okay, so. That's one aspect. That's one studios. Marvel Studios is definitely off, like, having a big delays everywhere. So it kind of sucks, because I really want to see Ironheart. I want to see that new Iron Man woman coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, because Iron Man has always been my favorite MCU character and my favorite Avenger simultaneously. So yeah, seeing Ironheart like being the next, seeing the next Iron Man to come after the original Iron Man sadly died, Avengers Endgame. I like to see that, like to see, like,
I mean, we've seen a preview of her over at Black Panther, the second Black Panther, actually.
Yeah, she looked great.
She looked amazing. Now put it into a movie, and hopefully she ends up becoming, the next Iron Man.
Iron Woman.
Iron Woman. That's right. That Agatha show is also coming out as well. That's also being delayed. To be fair, I mean, it came from, what was it, WandaVision. So, I mean, to be fair, she's a good villain, right? I would imagine, like, she'll become a great villain, but she has a Disney Plus series coming out soon for that.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, Agatha, she's got her show coming up, but then again, considering who's been messing up everything, it's been Hollywood all along.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's what I was waiting for.
It may actually be delayed as well, so you never know.
I don't know. So these movies coming out next year, which is like, I mean, coming out at the end of the year, like Wish, for example, Chicken Run 2, that's coming out in December. This Justice League movie coming out soon, and I think it's on Max. I might be wrong on that. And then also Migration, which is the new Elimination film that is also coming out at the end of the year. Is there a possible chance they could be delayed because of these SAG-AFTRA strikes? We don't know.
Now in terms of Chicken Run 2 and Wish, I hope those don't get delayed, because for different reasons, I'm very hyped for both of them. Wish, because like it's Disney and that stylized animation, like reminiscent to Spider-Verse and all that stuff. So yeah, honestly, it's the best of both worlds. And Chicken Run 2, it's a sequel to what I consider to be one of, if not my all-time favorite DreamWorks movie, Chicken Run.
I thought Aardman, isn't it an Aardman film?
It's Aardman, and it's under DreamWorks also.
Oh, so is this a DreamWorks film then? right?
Yes, DreamWorks.
I don't. Have you seen the trailer, by the way, for that movie?
I've seen the trailer, and yeah, it looks so futuristic. Like they expand upon yeah. It turns out it was weird how like the whole movie revolved around the chickens trying to break out of the farm. Now they're trying to break in for some reason.
I don't know. I mean, it's been a while. Like what, since 2000 or something, since Chicken Run came out?
Yeah, and spoiler alert, there's actually Mrs. Tweety returned.
Oh, what?
Somehow Mrs. Tweety returned. I'm thinking to myself, Mr. Tweety did leave her for good. Like Mr. Tweety, there was no Mr. Tweety in the trailer, so I'm thinking to myself, wow, good on Mr. Tweety for divorcing her. So
it's so weird because like I have to watch Chicken Run again. I don't know where I can be able to watch it actually. If it's DreamWorks, I'm assuming Peacock has it.
Yeah, like there's gonna be more information to come.
Yeah, but the trailer did come out this week. It did
Netflix. I assume it's Netflix. I could be wrong.
I don't know, but yeah. I mean, I really hope Wish does have that release date of November. It does look promising. I really hope they just keep it on that date and hopefully don't delay it. They'll make it to like December or January because you're missing the mark because you promoted the heck out of Wish being a part of your Disney 100 thing. And if you actually like release it in January or February, you already missed the Disney 100 mark. So it's like
ironic you say that, given it how Bob Iger was one of the worst things.
Yeah, it's weird because you have the best of Disney, like, and then the worst of Disney. Like the worst of Disney is the SAG-AFTRA strike right now.
Like you got Bob Iger like pretty much contributing to the greedy Hollywood CEO plot. You know, so
I don't know, man. I'm just so.
That makes it even more
Look. I am a huge fan of Walt Disney Animation and what they've been making so far, and Wish looks to be a very promising film. So I really hope that. I know last year's movie Strange World was a bomb. Was it really a bomb?
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I really hope when they pick it up for Wish, this is going to be their knowing the fact that this is this is for a Disney 100 thing. It looks promising. It looks promising. I mean, the lead actress looks great. I mean, Chris Pine is in this movie. Alan Tudyk is in this movie too. So yeah.
Zachary Levi is in Chicken Run. Chris Pine is in Wish. So you got all these like all-star actors, in these movies. So
yeah. Well, let's see how it goes. And then, of course, you have Migration, which is like the success, like supposed to be the movie but after the Super Mario movie. So like Illumination has like 2 movies in the line, but Migration, which is the duck movie.
It's a duck movie, but the Migration looks a bit generic. I don't know about when I look at it, like even that first minute, I'm just thinking to myself, it looks to be a bit generic. But I need to see more of the trailer so I can be proof. I need to see. My full-on legit Migration trailer, another one, so I could be proven
I already
wrong.
saw the one trailer. I mean, you have 2 trailers, actually. You have the one teaser, then you have the one trailer that actually have them in the city, and then you have Awkwafina out of all people. I don't know what's going on with Awkwafina, but she's doing a lot of voicing now. Yeah. We'll talk about Little Mermaid, by the way, so she's in that movie, too, so just a heads up.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I would say promising for Migration, but the thing is, like, Super Mario Brothers movie definitely had more money compared to what Migration will probably have.
Oh yeah, you already know this movie's gonna be successful. Let's go.
Of course it is. I mean, it's the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Absolutely.
And it already had a big fan base. It already did have like a lot of a lot of people, a lot of fans in that as well. So if anything, it definitely, lived up to the hype for sure.
We're gonna get more Mario movies, ladies and gentlemen.
We are, but we don't know when. The whole freaking SAG-AFTRA thing needs to be fixed so we can get more movies.
Soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. We don't know. But yeah, that's all we can say about the SAG-AFTRA strike news. It's still going on. We have no resolution of what will happen next. And again, like I've said before, your movies could be delayed because of what's going on with the strike. I'm hoping that this doesn't affect all these animated movies coming out and all these movies that are planned to come out. But anything can happen in these next couple of months where they could pull the plug and release it in another month or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like I said, fingers crossed. We'll see if everything is still scheduled.
Everything crossed.
So we can actually see all these movies come out real soon.
Everything crossed.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Everything crossed.
Yes.
I get it, Luann. Luann's up there. Luann's up there.
That's true.